Well, today is our 3rd year anniversary. It's hard to believe it's been 3 years, and on the other hand, it's hard to believe it's only been 3 years because so much has happened in these last 3 years. God truly has packed them full with lots of trips and ministry opportunities. And
to Romania, to the Philippines, to Mexico, to Australia. We've been very, very
Canada.
blessed. Mostly in ministry, it's been really fun. In fact, we've not even had to spend a night apart from each other. It's been so good. God has been so gracious to us.
Yes, and just thinking back, like on our 1st year anniversary to our 3rd year anniversary, and the difference it was. Now we have our little child, little Davia Lynn, and how it takes a little longer to get ready and things like that. But just someone once said, love is giving to others basic needs without having as my motive personal reward. And that little phrase has been such a blessing because it's not like a romantic feeling, but it's giving. And I so appreciate the example of my husband of giving to, when he comes home. Paul loves to spend time with him and wrestle and play and have fun and throw balls and play football. And so it's such a blessing to see that after he's exhausted and working so hard and then coming home and giving to our family, giving to me. And that it's been such a blessing to be able to begin to teach Paul how to pray. And he goes, Mama, Dada, Amen. And that's how he prays. Yeah, it's so precious, but it's such a blessing to see them growing and learning how to talk. And I'm so grateful for the privilege of being able to be married and love and serve each other. And that's what love is. It's also being willing to quickly to forgive, because I make mistakes every day, and I'm so grateful for my husband being able to forgive quickly and be able to continue on the cause of raising a family for the Lord. And what God's been teaching me recently is after the kids are in bed, it's like, it's finally time and I'm exhausted, so let's go to sleep, or things like that. But being able to say, no, let's invest in each other's life. Like we played a game the other night, even though we were both pretty tired, but we had fun once we started, and just being able to continue to invest in our marriage relationship, even though so much of our time is with our little children in this season of life, but to continue to invest in each other.
And Priscilla's so good at that. She's been such an example to me. I know oftentimes I've worked hard during the day at work, and it's been busy. There's relationships, and with relationships, challenges and all that. And so when I come home, it's really easy to carry that with me into the door and come in, just unload. And Priscilla is very gracious. She loves to listen and things of that nature. But I have to be very careful not to just check out and say, okay, I did my duty for the day. Now my time is off. In fact, it's even more important for me to be able to take time and invest in the relationship that I have, not only with Priscilla, but also with Paul and little Davia. And so every night we come to this very couch and we sit down and we have our little Bible time. We're right now trying to read through the New Testament this year as a family. So we're reading through about 2 chapters every day. And we have a little special toy that Paul gets to play with during that time. And these are some of the things that my parents did, Priscilla's parents did, and now it's our turn. And I'm just so grateful for a loving wife who's a faithful support to me in that. I know it's hard to be a spiritual leader, especially when you don't feel very spiritual, honestly. Sometimes you feel kind of like you need a lot of help and you're struggling, and I've got problems and I've got issues and stuff. But for Priscilla to come alongside and say, no, I love you and I support your decision. I'm going to try and get the kids ready, and we'll do the dishes later, whatever it may be, so we can have that Bible time together before we have to put the kids to bed or whatever, and then be able to take some time together as a couple. As Priscilla mentioned, the first year of marriage, incredible. Second year, even more incredible, but more challenging. And third year has been just so awesome. It really has been. And yes, as Priscilla mentioned, it's not all about romantic feelings that Hollywood would try and sell us. Oh, that's what love is. Love is a choice. And love is a choice in whether we will give or not. And the opposite of love would be selfishness. And so selflessness, being less about myself and more about others, is really how we demonstrate true love. And so Priscilla's been such an example of that to me. She's so gracious and doing little token, even if it's something small, maybe it doesn't even cost a lot, not that extravagant, but she's so careful to make sure that she knows. She's so careful to make sure I know that she cares, whether it means putting a little note to my napkin this morning, saying happy 3rd year anniversary, and cooking a delicious breakfast. There's a reason I've gained over 25 pounds since I got married. She's a good cook. But, those things are so special to me. Little courtesies that she has, that she does. Please, thank you, excuse me. What do you think about this? Just the communication. And so often it's easy to kind of just get in the middle of things and just kind of exist instead of really investing and taking the extra measure to invest in those relationships. So I'm very grateful for a loving wife. These have been the best 3 years of my life.
Mine too.
And for sure, not just knowing Priscilla as a wife, but as a best companion, as a best friend, as a prayer supporter, as a encouragement, as somebody that just will come and cheer me on for the Lord and for the family and whatever the Lord would have. And it really does make life much, much more special, meaningful, and each little treasure that we get to invest in is a gift from God. And they are a lot of work, but they're a lot of fun. And I'm so grateful for Priscilla's willingness to stay at home, to be home, set aside what she could be doing as a wonderful career, and be able to just enjoy this little stage and season of life.
I'm grateful that I do get to be able to be home with them and teach them and train them for the Lord. It's a blessing. I'm grateful for my husband being willing to take the responsibility of working and providing, and God is so good.
Yes. Yes. So we've enjoyed 3 wonderful years and have many, many more that we'd love to enjoy.
Yes.
Looking forward to growing old together. But we're very, very blessed and grateful for the children God has given us. 2 healthy children. They're a definite blessing from the Lord.
Yeah.
God bless you guys.
God bless you.
And happy anniversary.
Thank you.